Hey guys, it's Greg and Aaron here again today.
Hey guys.
We just put up a machete thing and saw that a lot of people really liked it, had some questions. So today this is new to Aaron, okay? He's been doing some of the knife, but every kind of blade gives a different aspect, different rules, different ranges, distances, and so on, okay? So today I'm just gonna do a quick little thing that you guys can understand. Again, make sure you're working with training stuff and you're safe. We're not putting a headgear on, but you guys should be always working with somebody that you know and trust. Okay, so today we're gonna start with the very basics. I'm gonna back up here so you can see. We're just gonna start from that initial inside slash, number one angle, okay? For you guys that are doing it, don't bring this haymaker style cut, okay? Work with right here, just working that angle. Okay, coming from thumb inside, rotate the body, don't just push through your face, okay? Push it from your shoulder, cut, and as I cut through, I don't want to cut way out here. This allows me to end up later on getting deflections that are going to go into my body. So your first and most important thing is your blade awareness. That means fingers in the control, okay? I'm not gripping way up here. I'm gripping here. So these knuckles run the line of my cut, okay? As I'm doing it, I'm not bringing way up here and giving somebody space to get in. Everything stays inside the body, ends with the body, okay? So your cut here today is just like that nunchuck swing I did. Let it follow with the hip, okay? So, he's gonna feed in this first one. We're gonna walk through. Again, this is new to him. So the first ones we start off with, just making sure that placement is correct. I want to use the bottom third when possible to stop the blade, okay? This bottom third is where the meat of the blade is. Up here in this section, you're getting your slashing and your impact, like your baseball bat or a deep cut, okay? And then the tip of the blade is for your like quick tip slashing, the sharpness and slashing across stuff. And stabbing, okay? Yes, so when he comes in, we want to meet. I want to make sure that when I meet, I don't meet here, I don't meet off angles, okay? Meet so that you have that density of your blade. First thing we want to do is, if I stop here, now if we're at distance, he cuts in, boom, we may just pull through or so on, okay? The first one that you have to be careful of is called a watik. A watik, there's several different watiks. Watik is essentially when something bounces off and you use that bounce for your advantage, okay? So when he comes in, the first one would be for me to bounce here, okay? So when he's coming in, and I'm hitting that knuckle, okay? If you don't have gloves on, we're not gonna practice that.
Yeah, it's very quick, guys. It's redirecting my energy.
Right in,
yeah.
Okay? For other guys, if I'm more experienced, I might wanna pop it. So without hitting your hand, I come here. And that's, you got the shield right there, yeah. But that would have hit the hand, okay? Quick defanging, what we call it, defanging the snake. Second one is when he comes in now, we're now gonna block, check, okay? And the reason for this check, on the first check, is to clear, so that I have the time to get the cut, all right? So he comes in, we block, check, cut, all right? Yes, now, depending on where I'm blocking him, I can block him down and come over top. Okay, I can block them up or out and come under. Your choice. It's going to change as you're going, okay? Yes, for today, we'll work on a couple things. So when you're starting off and he's coming in, it's block, check, strike.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you're doing this, don't be lazy. So if we back up a little bit here and he comes in, I'm not going to block, check, strike. When I'm going, okay, if I'm not doing a watik where I'm using it as a bunt and I'm following through, I want this to follow through, not this way. Don't hack, okay? Don't bring it down into your leg. Through, turn the blade away from you. So it's facing away at all times. This is what we call breaking the wrist. You cut, you turn your blade, and it comes back out. So this is what we're working right now. So he comes in with the cut, I block. Okay, it follows through to my body, and then I come out.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll angle you this way a little bit.
Sir.
So he's coming in, block here, off the body, back in. All right?
Nice.
Now, again, I want to check that. So if I'm going from here, what do I have to be aware of? That blade's still there. I just checked it. So I want to immediately monitor where that hand is. Okay? So don't just go here, boom, boom. I see this with the boxers, hitting the bags, looks good, oh my good, and then you get rattled. Okay? You've got to go for complete return to eventually gain into motion. But when he's coming in, because I hit him, it's not over.
Correct.
Okay? I've got to make sure that when I hit him, I'm ready and back in a position of safety so that I can monitor and continue. Okay? So,
beautiful.
we're starting this first one. Block, check, strike at first. Try to get it to follow through your body and back out.
Yes,
Simple, simple. Just start off simple. So he's going, I'm coming in, block, check, boom. Okay, now he's trapping. That's not wrong.
Okay.
But when first, the idea is to check it. Good. Watch how he's in it. Don't miss that check. So keep it there. Very nice.
Yes,
when I'm checking, I'm coming behind the trap of the hand, not way up at the forearm. See, I could cross myself.
Yeah.
I want that forearm in contact. So this is a reinforced block.
Yes, sir.
See how I'm contacting right here, not going like this.
They're stronger.
All right? So when I block, when you're blocking, even though we're saying block, check, strike, this is just for you to get this in your head, but it's really block, check as one motion, then strike.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So he starts off with the block, check, strike. Good. And I'm a feeder. So he comes in, block, check, good. Now, what do you do there? Okay? Block, check it. So you're not grabbing it, check it, so you get the space. That's it. Okay? So block, check. Okay? What's wrong? What's wrong now?
Block way too wide.
One thing, you're watching it. So
Yeah.
you think that I got cut and it's over.
Yeah.
This is still right here.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So make sure you monitor. So he's here, block, check. That's it. You have to monitor that play. Okay? Block, check, boom, and position yourself. Footwork would come from here, but we're not doing that right yet.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
you're working this, so not lazy. Check, back to monitor.
Yes, sir.
I can go here, he checked, and he still has to monitor whatever angle that he's got. And again, if you guys can, get that Fuchs out, get that inside, okay? So tuck that elbow in and get strong right there, okay?
Yes, sir.
You can see that in additional videos with the Fuchs out position, all right? So, I'm feeding, block, check, strike, okay? Now, after you get the idea, and this is new, so we're traveling pretty quick,
Brand new.
block, check at the same time.
Okay.
Okay? So try to meet. Good. That's the idea.
Be careful there.
When you guys are doing this and you get excited,
Yeah.
Unless
Be-
you have
be
gloves
careful with
on.
the hand. That's why I'm kind of doing it slowly
So-
so I don't chop Greg's finger or
Yeah.
break a hand. Your bones in the hands are very easily breakable.
it's plastic, but we all
These are
start to live.
pretty solid. They don't look solid, but they are.
Good. Very nice. So when he comes in, okay,
Yes, sir.
he's coming in. Also, when you're coming in right here, so as he's coming in, okay, you want to come in where he could actually do something that would cut me. Okay? So see how he's way over here? He wants to aim to cut that throat.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes.
So when he's aiming, if you're aiming over here and doing something nice for them, you're not training them. Okay? If you're training out here, then the technique's gonna become a whole different thing.
Yes, sir.
All right? For these guys that go way outside, just go straight through.
Go.
Okay? And then it's just a game of he or she who hits more.
Right. If you're coming,
Okay? If he's out here,
Yeah.
if he lives out there, don't bother going out here. Just go straight
just
through.
stab them. Yeah.
You know, even if he goes and he lifts backwards straight, and there I'm monitoring. He's already left himself open. Okay?
Noticing distance, noticing your attacker, how he's coming at you. If he's coming baseball swing crazy at you,
Boom.
Right?
Down.
shortest distance straight line is straight.
Right.
Right? Greg's not wasting any time. If I'm coming in wildly, he's gonna come in.
If he comes in wildly, I'm coming in to his inside stuff.
Close the
Okay?
distance.
I can get this. I can do all this stuff. He can try to deal with that. But at the same time, once you get used to disarms, which we have, he's in trouble once he gets locked in.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Sir.
All right. So, block, check, strike. I'm coming at you.
Oh, sorry.
Okay? I'm keeping it inside the body. Good. Very nice. Now, he's gone for this strike, which I did initially. Okay? Belly strike, or anywhere across that, just below the ribs, is a beautiful strike if you're going to put some weight and slice through it like
Right.
a piece of meat.
Gotcha.
Okay? That guy, if he comes in here, and he cuts through, it's very unlikely when I get a big cut like that, okay, that I go and open that cut,
Yeah.
okay? And if I do, that's where you see the guy spill guts, okay?
Sure.
All right, so boom, this is a good cut. But the problem with this, it's painful, but he hasn't finished the fight.
Yes, sir.
All right? So a couple things when you're talking about this stuff, and these are just whether you're doing fight choreography and want to make it look cool, or you're talking about reality of combat, okay? When I'm going here, okay, I want to do something that's causing this one, which we're calling the bread cut, okay? Just like kind of slice of bread. So he comes in, I cap, I slice. That takes the hands right out. That's no longer, it takes the blade away, and then I go to work, okay?
Yes, sir.
So this first one, capped it. So he does it very nice. See how he capped it? A lot of people tend to bring, and leave that thumb hanging over, and you can catch yourself. So cap it, fingers up, thumbs up when you cap. So he palms up, okay, like that.
Yeah.
And then he just slices it like a slice of bread, okay? So again, we're going slow, boom. Yes.
Beautiful.
For you guys, yeah, this is not real speed.
No,
this
yeah.
is for
Be
you to
careful with
learn.
your buddies and your knuckles
Okay.
right here, guys.
So here, practicing.
Yes.
Practice first. Good.
And for me, I'm a grappler. I want to grab him like that, so I had to purposely tell myself just to tap the hand, literally, just to tap the hand.
Good.
So I have to make sure I'm doing that right.
So as it comes through, it's sort of a quick bounce
Yeah.
off. See, I've just done that.
Yeah.
He comes in,
Beautiful, Greg.
ha-ha, it's gone. There's a stab in, and I still have that maintained control of that blade.
The second movement's my
Right.
favorite movement that Greg does.
So he's in, through, look. Oh, you got me again. That's twice.
That's twice today.
3, I turn off the video, man.
Third time.
Third time, I have to take a bow move.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
sorry guys. It
All right.
happens. That's why you gotta be careful with your guys.
So if you're starting to practicing, just pass it back. He goes through, and he works. I cut through. Okay? Now watch your positioning. Okay? So that I'm here. Even though I'm not in a Fuchs style position, I've created that solid, look how I'm here. I've got his hand, and I've got a nice crossing
solid
thing.
wall.
If he pushes right now, this is nice. I can flow and go into my bonsals or tonsals and whatever.
Absolutely.
Right? So when it comes in, meet it. All right? Okay? I can slap it whichever way I want.
Clear it for sure.
Next one. Let's go in. So if I do decide to hack the body, let's make it count. Okay? This is better when I'm using a trapping motion. Okay? Thumb and middle finger over top, and I got that control. Okay? If he has something like this, I can trap around the blade, but that's not realistic in most situations. So he's coming in, boom, I get that wrist. This next one, I'm coming on instead of, or I can come through here. Okay?
Slice down the line.
Slice down the line, catch here. Once I get here, okay, give it a little pull, then turn the blade up. See how I'm in here? I'm gonna pivot right here. So you see how I'm here? I've got control. A lot of people have problem here, so it's a dual movement. As this comes around my hip, I'm swinging them around my hip, this hand pushes away, okay? Which allows me to then up, okay? Whatever, if he's still holding, you know, do whatever I need to do, okay? Redirect the blade, walk it in,
Sir.
all right?
Beautiful
So,
stuff, Greg. Very practical.
right? This one here. Boom, here, through, up, pivot, boom, through. I still have control, okay?
Yeah.
I can do whatever. If I want to, just take the
This
hand
is my
at that
favorite
point.
right here, guys. I love this one.
So
Right
I'm feeding here, I'm coming at you. Boom, here, cut, turn it up, that's it. Okay, so this is where a lot of people, so it's not wrong if he wants to just take a nice cut, he can just do a small and then just pull it right through and he's got the slice.
Right.
And he's cut those tendons on the armpit, no worry. This hand is no longer a threat.
Right.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So one way that he did that, boom, he came in, turn it up, and pull it right through, and then you still got control, you can unwind.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
This is just ideas for you guys to do. No, it won't work unless you practice it thousands of times. And again, don't think you're gonna watch a video or a couple of videos without practicing those a lot, and you're gonna go in and do anything. If you watch a knee surgery on video, doesn't mean you're gonna go and do a knee surgery, okay? So yes, run if it's a machete. If not, here's some ways, and if you're into the martial arts, here's some ways that the actual weapon can be used as a tool.
Exactly.
Okay? So here, boom, up, good. There, now he's going. So if he really wants to get that here, he comes in, boom, here. When I'm here, I push him away. See what I'm saying? Then I have all kinds of additional things I can do.
Nice.
Okay?
I like
so
this
we
one.
want to get in choreography.
One
we
small
wanna get
thing
in
you don't
places.
see in the detail here is when Greg makes contact underneath the bottom, he literally is not breaking the sword out at all. He's actually turning and carving it up into the
gathering the skin.
And this is one thing I had to learn when I was doing this movement. It's gathering the skin.
Yeah.
So slice through, keeping your point of contact. I was trying to take my blade out and move it around. As he goes down the line, he just kind of carves it up and in. It's a beautiful, this is why I like this movement, because you can use your strength, you can chop somebody up here.
Yeah.
You can either fillet him off or push him out like Greg said, and then chop.
Create the
It's
distance.
really cool stuff.
So let's still have fun. So first one here that came in, you guys went here, up, boom. Okay?
Beautiful.
All right?
Yes, sir.
We can also go here, very common ones, are different ways. I can use, I make the impact, and then instead of checking with the hand, I impact, I check with the wrist. So I turn the heel, the point of the base over, and I check out. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So when he comes in, boom, I check, again, point it down to my hip, there's the cut through the throat. Alright? So as he's coming in, boom, it's here. Look how I'm gathering. Again, I can go finish it.
Beautiful.
Alright?
Yes, sir.
So he's here. There it is. Okay? Very nice. And again, there we're back into that headbutt. He could get into control.
Close.
He's got the arm control. He just points this forward. He's got it.
Beautiful
Okay?
stuff.
And he's in a position that you may not see, but he can just with one expansion break my elbow very easily.
Yeah. Little
Right?
breastplate.
So again, it came in. Okay? Sorry. And actually, when I'm doing this, I'd be aiming for the hand.
Oh, okay.
By instinct,
Even better.
okay?
Yeah.
Always aim, I'm not really trying to get the weapon.
Okay.
Just when we're practicing, we're going for the weapon. So make sure you're not throwing too hard, because I'm just gonna hack right at you.
Right, gotcha.
Okay?
Good point.
So your offense should be defense at the same time.
Right.
Good. And same thing, passing it back, okay? Here, cut through, okay? You can pull all the way through and follow with whatever you have left.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And there's no set patterns, there's just principles, guys. You guys that are learning too much katas and thinking that the forms work, they never do.
No.
All right?
No.
So you've got to play, you've got to do flow training, you got to find a good partner. Again,
Absolutely.
so we're here. Okay? In.
Sorry.
Now, this is good. He won the wood tick there.
Ah.
Okay? So he came in, he took that. Very nice. He's coming at me. Boom. There it is. And then the next one. So let's add to this.
I like
Okay?
that. Beautiful.
So I came in, so forehand,
Yes, sir.
we came in. I got the cut here. Okay? Down to my hip if possible. This thing that's controlling my hip, all right, goes and turns up underneath his wrist, goes back in towards him. There's the cut.
Beautiful.
Okay?
One time.
Watch this with me.
Okay.
So he's in, boom, cut into the attachment, bring it around, cut back through.
Careful with that one, guys.
Okay? Now I can also do this from a distance too. Boom, here, in, cut back in, there it goes.
Wow.
So let me break this down a little bit for you so you see it. A little tricky. So we got our first one, bang, okay? Support that elbow, bring it in, okay? To make it easy, we're gonna do it from outside. So it's here, in, go. I go thumb to thumb, see that? So I pull through, thumb meets thumb. I align my blade to cut into the wrist and cut in towards him.
Beautiful.
Simple, very effective. You need a lot of practice of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right,
Awesome
so
technique.
he's coordinated. He's gonna be able to pick this up. Boom, he goes through. Okay, in, turn the blade, cut back in.
Cut back in.
That's
Wow.
it. Let them see it on your side here.
Really cool.
Okay, so bang. And this is just first day, learn it. Good. Okay, and now this is where the big thing that beginners have.
Yeah.
See that? You got to realize that this is a blade, and this is the problem with guys that practice just blunt force weapons is your alignments and a lot of times are wrong, and this is why you're not getting effective eskrima or kali, okay? So when you turn, have blade awareness, okay? So when he's going here, where is he going? Okay, so if he pushes out there, look what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, you end up cutting yourself,
Yeah.
all right? So I said, when we're here, blade awareness, he's in the wrist, right?
Sorry.
But he wants to redirect it back to my center, so to my shoulder line. So he wants to come this way, okay? So when he turns his center, he wants to cut back to cut me, all right?
Great point.
So as it's coming, boom, he goes, good, comes around, okay? Catch the fold of the joint, okay, and stir it in, all right?
Okay.
Now, the angle when I'm doing it, so you guys see it here, it comes in, okay? He's got this, good. So, watch this, like, so it's gonna come this way.
Use the joint.
So you're still cutting through the throat, through this line of the body,
Wow.
all right? But in doing so, you're collapsing me in, and you should have a nice, clean line all the way through when you see it. So again, boom, through. That almost caught me again, okay? Now, see how he's got this flat angle? Use the body, drop the angle, and get that cut right through, just like that. Good. So, I'll switch again here so you guys can see it again. He comes in, okay, through, thumb to thumb, bring it around, okay? People want to push here, but look what happens. This blade can come. So I want to take this blade towards him and into him.
I see what you're saying.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got here, you got two blades, and then you start
You're in trouble.
stop.
You start running.
Coming at you like a propeller, you know? Yeah.
Got some skills, guys.
So, again, boom, here, through, yes, in, that's it. Use the hips, okay?
Right, I felt
So when it comes in, boom, here, in, here. See what I'm saying? I'm turning that corner. So as I come around, I'm turning, look at my angle. Not over here,
Yeah.
not over here. My body is following that pressure.
Tight elbows.
Okay? Elbows in. Therefore, I've got power. My elbows outside, my elbows across, weakness.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir.
So it's in. Boom, in. Find the body behind it. There we go. You feel it?
Yeah, I totally felt it.
When you do it right,
Yeah.
it's effortless power.
Yeah.
Okay?
Part of it was
You
controlling the
cannot,
blade.
you cannot, well you can sometimes, but you should not try to key out weapons, okay? Don't try to fight with force. What you want to do is make sure that you are in control, that you have angle, position, timing, and rhythm. So you need to practice a ton,
Yeah.
okay? So we're in. Good, very nice, in. Little more angle here.
Okay, so
So you want to roll the elbow up.
Okay.
Boom, here, under. There we go. Look at that cut position.
Yeah.
And literally, if he just stepped through right now and just pushed, I'm done.
Yeah, it's amazing. If your body's in proper position, if you're out of alignment, you're weak.
One other thing I just saw there, though. Okay, so we're back in. So if you guys are in here, he comes in. Okay, go ahead. He goes. Okay, so this is very common.
Yeah.
See how he backs out to tip this up?
Yeah.
If I'm coming in, okay.
Sorry.
So we're going here. Boom, in, around,
Yeah.
okay? If I'm coming in, let me angle this a little better for you guys, all right? When I get in, I'm not trying to tip the blade up.
Okay.
It's as though I've got a big chunk of meat or I have to push it through. They should be moving away from me. So this is a cut that's going through something that you have to use that. And you have to practice cutting things, guys, because you know, even though we say it's like a blade, everybody turns it sideways. They let their grips turn like this in the middle. So even here, okay, I see a lot of beginners when they're coming in and they turn, they're doing stuff like this.
Backside
You don't want the
blade,
blade facing in on you.
Yeah.
Okay? So blade awareness, again, very important.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Even for myself, the movement in my wrist is very different than the knife. So just making sure that I was exactly that blade aware, which is the backside when I was turning and cutting, is just different for me.
So we've had this one, we went around. I'm going to give you one more for today. Okay? So he's coming in. The next one is I blocked it. Okay? So if it's pushing through tight to me, then this works nicely. All right? I'll give you 2 more today. One's a little tricky, but it'll be good, okay? So this one here, we went this way.
Swim the elbow.
All right, if he's hacking and I catch it more in my center line, then what I can do is drop the heel, okay, thumb to thumb again, lift and cut back into them.
Ooh, that's more tricky.
Okay, so it's hard to see, just so you see it. So it comes in, for you guys, it's your number 2 block. So the tip falls backwards. I pull it in so I have control, lift, and cut, okay? So it's kind of like I hit, drop back, lift, and it's like casting a fishing rod, okay? So he comes in, boom, I meet, I'm in, there goes his hand,
Wow.
okay? Notice how I gain. Okay, so as it goes here, I'm making that bunt, boom, right away, it's dropping under, catching, okay, and I'm maintaining that blade as well. All right, so let's see this and
Yeah,
get
one more
this.
time.
So, okay, meet,
Okay.
drop,
Okay.
okay, blade control, and what I want to do is as I bring this in, is cut towards you.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so, boom, okay, watch this. So that's the first one.
That's the first one,
All
right?
right, so here, this drops this way. Lift it in and cut. That's it. That's it. Little tricky.
This is
So,
tricky.
so we'll come in, so you see it. Boom, I'm gonna guide it. So that's the first one. First one, the heel goes around.
That's right.
Second one, the back drops. Recorrect your blade. There we go. Now, again, see how you're doing the tip
Yeah.
and slide away? Cut through.
Got you. Put some weight
Do
in.
you see those 2 directions that he did? He
Yeah.
could either turn it here and stab, but if you got the cut, use that barrel cut and dig
Dig.
instead.
It's more forceful.
Yeah, more forceful. So here, trick, good, that's it.
Wow.
It takes a little bit,
That takes some
okay?
practice.
And this is why using the blade's good. So when he's coming in here, okay, and I drop here, I want to be aware of where that is. See that? Okay? I don't grab like this, obviously, guys. You cup with your fingers, okay? There it goes. Then I can swing, regain,
Start to go to work.
go to work, whichever way you want to go. Or you have a throwing blade. No, don't throw a blade. Right? Here. So, one more time. It comes in. It has to drop back over the thumb to thumb. There it is.
There it is.
And it comes out to you.
Okay, wow.
All right, try it a couple times. Backwards. There it is.
There it is.
See it?
Yes, sir.
Okay? This is also done if we're out further. He's a little further back. And I'm going here. And I see this. This is a common defanging for sort of like your fencing style long distance. So I can still get that, meet it, roll it, and cut it. Okay? So I get this, meet it, roll it, cut it.
From a safe angle.
Okay?
Yeah.
Next one. Okay, I'm just giving you a couple. So this one here, first one we went here.
Yep.
Boom. Second one, we drop over the back of the blade, trap, cut.
Yes, sir.
Third one, we're going to do a roll. Okay, so as he comes here, I meet it, I roll it, I cut. Okay, so as this comes, boom, roll, cut. If he is in, it may come in here where the blade comes back with him too. Okay, this is, okay, so this one is here. I'm coming in, meeting, rolling. See that? So get your wrist rolls going. Boom. Bang, lift, roll. Meet it, sweep it out of the way, cut it. So as he's coming in, I'm sweeping olay out of the way. Okay? I move usually offline on this one.
You step too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like literally like as though I had like a cape out to my side.
You're
And that
okay.
bull's coming in.
You're laying on-
So I'm moving it, clearing myself, cutting back in.
Okay.
Okay? So he's here. You can go for your wrist roll and cut. Okay? So when you're catching this,
Yeah.
the one where he was doing this,
Yeah.
this is actually what you want to do is cast into it.
That is.
I'm as it's coming at me, I'm looking to catch the back side of the blade. Okay? So if I didn't have a sword that can meet him, and this was just a piece of plastic, which it is, I don't want to go against this. So when he's coming at me, I'm usually getting out of the way and doing this. So it's a long range sort of escape type thing, okay?
Yes, sir.
So he's coming in, wind it, that's it.
That's it, huh?
Now, if you have the opportunity, your first one, when I'm here, is
Strike.
that hand,
Defend.
follow it through.
Alright.
So it doesn't mean you can't turn it into a rapido, like where you're turning really multiple propeller in it, okay? Boom, bang, cut the hand, go to the face, that's it.
Excellent.
See that? Boom. Ah, so we twist it through, in, pass it, okay? That was the second one,
Yeah, good
okay?
job.
So this one, as it's coming, I'm catching over the blade,
Okay.
okay?
Yes, sir.
So as you're going, catch over the blade, that's it.
That's it.
Now you're trying to control the blade,
Yeah.
which will come later,
Sorry.
but just as you get over, just roll the cut.
Okay.
And redirect the cut towards the hand. That's it.
Ah.
So you're not trying to really engage here,
And take
you're
the-
trying to make them miss. So you're
Okay.
just sweeping it out of the way,
Ah.
okay?
Yes, sir.
Loptic,
Lopstick.
okay? So you're just lopping it down. Very nice. See how my blade could get caught in there?
Yeah.
But as long as you keep your direction of your blade in control, you should be good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. A little more advanced, okay, is using a bonsai. So I'm here, okay, I've met, and I'm opening them up this way. All right?
Okay.
So this one, I'm here,
Block
Cut
checking.
it.
Block checking.
all right? So it's a block check, whereas the other one was here, the heel, okay? This one is here, the heel, but redirecting, okay? So as I come in here, I'm inside, okay? And then we've got whatever you need right there. A little trickier, you seen it?
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Okay.
I can see my brain.
Come a little bit
working right
closer,
now.
come a little bit
My
closer.
fan focus
So he
there.
comes in,
Uh-huh.
okay? We meet. I use the heel, okay, to roll this away.
Okay.
I trap,
Cut through.
I cut,
Okay.
okay?
Yes, sir.
So it's here, okay? That way. Catch my hand, that's it.
That's
So you're
it.
pushing it.
Yeah, pushing it
across.
too far.
Yeah, so it's in, boom, that's it. And it's
Stab
usually
myself.
done, when somebody's like really inside here. So once you come in,
Uh-huh.
boom, meet it, push it away.
Ah.
So
okay.
you're knuckling it away. That's it.
Ah.
You're kind of throwing them
It's a
off.
wrist roll.
So it's a check
Yeah.
with a single hand.
Okay.
Where, so if you're looking at, this is your trap,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
This is your check,
Check. Yeah.
okay? So I'm throwing it away.
Okay.
So you come, throw it away this way.
Okay. Damn it.
So you're, meet it upward, and you see, it's frustrating. It's
Yeah.
a lot to learn, okay?
It's lots to learn as.
So
It's
it's
all
here,
good.
boom, throw, that's it,
That's it.
that's
Instead
it.
of slow down.
Slow.
Boom. Missed
Yeah.
it with that. but
Good.
that comes-
And work on accuracy and going slow at first,
Yeah.
especially if you don't have face and hand
Exactly.
behind
So
you.
boom, boom, boom.
Boom. Also get used to keeping that safety hand, your live hand
Yeah,
up,
absolutely.
just for your own protection.
There
Good.
it is, brother.
Very nice. In, here, cut. Good, I got a little bit. So here. Good, so this is me coming in the center. See that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So if I'm trying to muscle in, see how nice
Yes,
that
sir.
is?
Then you got the
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so these are some of the basic ones. We'll stop here today because I have to leave, go for private. But let us know if you like the live stuff. We'd love to hear some stuff from you guys. We're trying to do everything. I've made an investment in real equipment, so you should be seeing some upgrades in the quality of our videos as we go. But thanks for staying with us.
Guys, any questions you have, any answers we would have, be more than happy with to help you guys with. This is brand new for me today, so if you have any questions, you can learn along with us.
Use constructive
yeah.
criticism, guys,
Please.
because I don't mind whatever anyone wants to say. I'll still answer you. You can be a troll, you can do whatever. Just respond. That's what I want you to do. Please send us messages. Tell us some of the stuff you'd like us to do, and we're happy to do it.
Absolutely.
Thanks again.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Take care.